Welcome back, viewers. In today's video, we will be exploring the basic concepts of JavaScript. JavaScript is a powerful programming language that is used to create interactive web pages. It's a client-side scripting language, meaning it is executed on the user's browser. So, let's dive right in. Introduction. JavaScript is widely used for a variety of tasks, including creating animations, adding interactivity to web pages, validating user input, and making web pages more responsive. It's an essential tool in a web developer's toolkit. Variables. Let's start with variables. Variables are used to store data in JavaScript. They are declared using the var keyword. For example, in this example, we declared a variable called myVar and assigned it a value of 10. Variables are incredibly useful when you need to store and manipulate data in your JavaScript code. Data types. JavaScript has 6 primitive data types. These include numbers, strings, booleans, null, undefined, and objects. Let's take a closer look at each one. Numbers. The number data type is used to store numeric values. It can be used for calculations, measurements, and more. Strings. Strings are used to store text. They are enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Strings are commonly used for displaying messages or working with textual data. Booleans. Booleans can only have 2 values, true or false. They are commonly used in conditional statements and logical operations. Null and undefined. The null data type represents the intentional absence of any object value. On the other hand, undefined is used when a variable has been declared but not assigned a value yet. Objects. Objects are used to store data in a structured format. They consist of properties and methods. Objects are declared using curly braces, and can be accessed and modified using dot notation or bracket notation. In this example, we have an object called myObject with properties like name and age. Operators. Now let's move on to operators. Operators are used to perform operations on data. JavaScript has various types of operators, such as arithmetic, logical, comparison, and assignment operators. Arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used for mathematical calculations. They include addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Logical operators. Logical operators are used to perform logical operations on Boolean values. They include and, or, and not. Comparison operators. Comparison operators are used to compare values. They include equal to, equal sign, not equal to, is not equal to sign, greater than sign, less than sign, and more. Assignment operators. Assignment operators are used to assign values to variables. They include addition assignment, plus smiley face, subtraction assignment, dash smiley face, multiplication assignment, asterisk smiley face, and division assignment, / smiley face, among others. Functions. Functions are an essential part of JavaScript. They allow you to group together code that can be reused. Functions are declared using the function keyword, followed by a name and a pair of parentheses. In this example, we declared a function called myFunction that takes no arguments. Inside the curly braces, you can write the code that you want the function to execute when it's called. Functions can also accept parameters, which act as variables within the function. Let's take a look at an example with parameters. In this modified example, we declared a function called sum that accepts 2 parameters, a and b. Inside the function, we added the code to calculate the sum of a and b and return the result. Functions can be called or invoked by using their name followed by parentheses. Let's see how we can call the sum function. Here, we called the sum function and passed the arguments 5 and 10. The function executed the code inside, added the 2 numbers, and returned the result. Functions are incredibly useful when you need to reuse a block of code or perform a specific task. They help in organizing your code and making it more modular and easier to understand. Comments. Comments are used to add notes or explanations to your code. They are not executed by the JavaScript interpreter. Comments can be single-line or multi-line. Single-line comments. Single-line comments start with // and are used for adding comments on a single line. In this example, we added a single-line comment to explain what the code does. Multi-line comments. Multi-line comments start with /* and end with */. They are used for adding comments that span multiple lines. Here, we used a multi-line comment to provide more detailed explanations for the code. Arrays. Arrays are used to store a collection of data. They can contain elements of any data type, such as numbers, strings, or even objects. Array declaration. You can declare an array using square brackets. Let's take a look at an example. In this example, we created an array called myArray with elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Objects. Objects are used to store data in a structured format. Properties. Objects are made up of properties. Methods. Objects are made up of methods. Declaration. Objects are declared using the symbols. Example, var myObject equals name, John Doe. Age, 30. To wrap up, we've covered the basic concepts of JavaScript, including variables, data types, operators, functions, comments, objects, and arrays. These concepts provide a solid foundation for anyone starting with JavaScript. More concepts. Keep in mind that there are many more concepts to explore as you delve deeper into JavaScript development. You'll encounter topics like control flow, loops, DOM manipulation, and much more. Building a foundation. However, by understanding these basic concepts, you'll have a solid foundation to start building your JavaScript skills and creating interactive web applications. That's all for today's video. I hope you found this introduction to JavaScript helpful. If you have any questions or want to learn more, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more programming tutorials. Until next time, happy coding!